Well, good evening. I'm your host, Robert Wilson with Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity, presenting 7 ways why rise of responsibility and accountability. So I'm awakened and aware of the audacity to be accountable and responsible for my dreams, desired lifestyle, and accomplished outcomes. So I put all my responsibility, accountability to my accomplished outcome, my dreams, and my desired lifestyle. I'll be accountable to the world because my inner workings and my words have to be impeccable towards my dreams, desired lifestyle, and accomplished outcomes. You know, something I really awakened to is I'm responsible for my actions in all my life, but something I discovered in the last week, and it was kind of it was awakening. I'm not responsible for other people's wealth. I'm not responsible and accountable to compare my life to somebody else's life. I'm not responsible for carrying comparing my life to anybody's life. I'm responsible for my dreams, desired lifestyle, and my accomplished outcomes I desire to experience. But see, I got so caught up when I grew up, and my parents was always trying to be accountable to a job and all this, but we are never taught or showed the way to be accountable to our dreams and desired lifestyle. As I awaken to understand, when awakened to my desired lifestyle, outcomes, dreams, and the way I desire to live, I stop focusing and worrying and bitching and belly aching about what somebody else has, and I'm stopped living from the past. I can only be accountable and responsible right here, right now. That's something that I really opened up to understand is you can't be accountable to yesterday. You can only be accountable and responsible for today. And if you did something unsavory in the past, well, you gotta appreciate it, release it, and let it go and communicate it away on the here and now. See, we're always trying to forgive the past instead of be accountable and responsible for the here and now. You rise out of the past by your here and now uh, encounters, experiences, and everyday life. But we're so trying to always live in the past, we forget the here and now. And something else I really opened up to is you're never accountable to your job or responsible to your job or the way you're accountable to your integrity and your inner sides. Because if you're accountable and responsible for in here, you're accountable and responsible for out there. And stop blaming your life on past events, experiences, encounters, your mom and dad, the school system, because they did the best they could with all the education and all the experiences they went through. That's what entertained their viewpoints, opinions, and beliefs. So when you stop blaming the past, stop feeling the shame of what you did in the past, and start being and open up to being accountable and responsible for your current life, you will rise out of that and it'll all be communicated away in a loving way. See, we're so used to trying to be accountable and responsible for everything in our life, but we're always trying to do it for the outside world. You can only be accountable and responsible to what's in here. When you open up to the veracity of yourself, veracity is never lying to yourself. So when you're accountable and responsible for what you say and do in the world, you show the world your sovereign integrity and of who you are. And you never feel responsible and accountable for hearing and following your insecurities. Your insecurities will forever uh, keep you uh, drowning in the shame and blame of other people. Because when you're accountable and responsible, you look life in the eye. Have I always done that? No. I got to admit to the world I haven't. But my open and beginning now to really be accountable to my dreams, desired lifestyle, uh, my wisdom, insight, and clarity, yes. But how do you hear and follow your insecurities and immaturity through your daily life and your daily activities? Staying safe in your comfort zone representations. Oh, hell yeah. That was a big one up until about 2 years ago. You got to really open up and be responsible for yourself. It's not being accountable, but it's being accountable for your dreams, desired lifestyle, accomplished outcomes, and the word you say into the physical world. Your impeccable word will rise you, but the impeccable word starts with being accountable and responsible in here. So as I rise of responsibility, I rebelliously rise of responsibility, appreciating my accountability audacity to face my life with forthright fortitude, to embrace my life with enterprising, majestic brilliance, revolutionizing, adventurous, canny elegance, to dance my way through life, exuding shrewd, daring, artistic nous, canonizes, endeavoring, enterprising poise. You're really only responsible for yourself. But what is it you want your dreams and desires to come from here out there? So what do you desire to be accountable for inside yourself? When you're accountable and responsible for your own life, that just will flow to the outside world. But something else, you're going to start listening and hearkening what other people are saying. And you're going to find out there's people in your life that you would wish to communicate away. Because I trusted people. That was a big thing I did wrong. And every time I trusted somebody, I ended up getting bit in the butt. So I quit that being trusting people to understand. Whenever I want to do something with somebody, I give them about a 4-week window, and then I watch what they're doing to see if their rhetoric matches their word or what they're doing. 99% of the time, about 2 weeks in, it starts falling apart, especially in marketing and self-help, personal growth, and self-improvement. Because a lot of them have never done their deepest they've never introduced themselves to themselves. And that's what Cowboy Wisdom is. Hypnoacuity does. It introduces you to you. Then you get to liberate you from you. But it's introducing you to in here. And when you're responsible and accountable to this, your heart and soul, your spirit, you rise on to your treasured pathways of enlightenment. See, everybody's always searching for something outside of themselves. But you're enlightened right where you stand. Everything is there as you move onward and upward. Then you start polishing your enlightenment. Because if you try to heal the past, you're never going to get out of the past. Because you're always going to find something new or something that's hiding in the past that is controlling you today. So when you become responsible and accountable, you can communicate away the past by understanding your present moment polishes your enlightenment to travel up your trails of triumph. that chauffeurs you down to your beaches of bountiful bliss. All the good, bad, and indifferent that you think is out here, it's all in here. It really is. And something I opened up to is I can communicate everything away from in here and color the world with my communicative camaraderie, polishing the world with my dreams. But however, something I really have opened up to communicate away is my poverty consciousness. Thinking no matter if I have a dream, everybody owes me something for my dream. The biggest thing this world is facing is everybody think they're owed something and we're never owed anything. Everything you desire out here begins in here. Not up here, in here. It kind of goes this way, flows up to entertain the brain, to color the subconscious scenery with your dreamers' paradises. See how that takes away from being stuck in the overthinking mind? And the world all thinks somebody, well, I got a dream and I got to do this and I get this. People owe you for that. No. The people that come into your life are going to be the ones that open your innovative prowess to color and design your dreams. But if you think the world owes you something, the world owes you zilch. They don't owe you anything. It owes you a place to walk on to discover yourself. You're going to be chauffeured through life with calamities, chaos, challenges, bliss, and wisdom, insight, and clarity. It's going to chauffeur you along. And when when something occurs out here that's chaotic, that is rising you out of your current chaotic thinking. We think in no chaos and challenges and controversy and adversity, and that keeps us stuck in the muck of yesterday, but we listen to the clarity of our celebratory, liberating adventures, realizing internal trend setting has a pizzazz. This chauffeurs us easy upon life. And I was really bad about this. I used to think, well, I want this and I want this, and somebody should do this for me and somebody should do that for me. What a line of crap I was telling myself. I was my own best bullshitter. And that's what most of us are, our own best bullshitters. Because we bullshit with ourselves thinking somebody else owes us something. 0 people owe me anything. Now, however, if I listen to their wisdom and I ask them questions and they're kind enough to give me the wisdom to rise, that is what this is about. I rise in genuine kind to listen to the world's liberating intuition, streaming, trend-setting, enterprising, nirvana now. You're going to listen your way to wherever you want to go. And hard-headed me, we had a little trouble with that listening. He owes me something. No, you don't. You got to make fun of this stuff because everybody thinks because my name is wrong, whatever your name is, you think, well, they owe me because it's this and this and this happened to me. Everything that's ever happened to you has happened or occurred to rise you out of your current situations. Something I've discovered and opened up to, everybody is born to the right place, to the place for their highest enlightenment experience, highest enlightened experiences. Because internally, wherever you're at, you encompass the insight, the innovation, and clarity to rise the world up. See, we're trying to rise through education and business. Education and business is nothing but propaganda from other people. Business actually encompasses a third world enslaving mindset. You know, since I was born in 1955, we've been trying to use education and business to rise the world. But one thing business and education does, it lacks the communication because no, it never matters what's going on. You got to have the people. Like today, we look down upon tradesmen. I'm a union electrician, and they always think, well, the blue collar. Well, the blue collar rise has always taken care of the white collar. It really has, because blue collar, we understand the intrinsic operation of life. College education only understands what a computer or a book tells them. And see, to really rise, the world has to realize everybody is responsible for the area, but everything you're doing, are you responsible to rise the country? And that's something we've really let go of, is the responsibility and accountability. Politicians are only, people are only accountable and responsible for who pays them, and that's not true. We're accountable and responsible for what is the highest good of all. And see, when people get into the power of the world, their responsibility is to make sure they raise the world out of the current situations. And you can never raise a world out of poverty and poverty by taking care of the rich. And see, you can give all the money you want away. You can do all the philanthropy you want, but it'll never rise the world. Because giving people money never shows them the accountability and responsibility that money magically opens now, energizing their dreams. Because giving people money never opens or never engages their curiosity, their innovation, their inspiration, or anything, because it's easy. And this world is stuck. I want it easy. Oh, hell yes, I am. Don't even worry about that. But we always want it easy. And when you're responsible for something, you open up to the adventurous curiosity of yourself. But the thing is, we think as long as business and education is keeping the world turning, we're going to go forward. Business and education have this world stuck in the muck of yesterday and the greediness of the felons of the world. As I really now understand, everybody told me work hard, work hard. Working hard is a fallacy. You want to facilitate and participate in that experience. I don't care if you're digging a ditch. There's wisdom in digging ditches and relaxation. I've done a lot of ditches. I always used to bitch about it, but now I realize whatever you're touching Mother Earth, there's a flowing wisdom, insight, and clarity for you. And everybody, I was used to be, well, if I had an easy job, all I had to do was sit in that office. Well, go sit in that office. You're going to find out it ain't so easy. But we have an egotistical arrogance in this world. If you're working hard, it'll make you rich. That's a lie. If you're listening to the wisdom of what you're doing, you'll rise of health, wealth, and success. But thinking, working hard, and because work keeps me stuck in my thinking memory mind of everything I never want to do. There's an inner dialogue of a complainer's pain in the ass that goes on. And then once you get in there and you start working, you start getting a paycheck, you unknowingly become a people pleaser. and you try to get along and try to do whatever the boss or somebody else wants you to do, then you become a people pleaser. And you'll do whatever they ask you because you want that paycheck. Am I guilty? Oh, hell yeah. But as I rise out of that work hard to understanding and admitting, I taught myself by working hard, you teach yourself everything in life is hard. Had to work for everything. Was an ancestor anchored programming and a college educated third world enslaving mindset. So as I boldly blasted out of my ancestor anchored programming, turning on my here and now to naturally optimize wisdom of that's easy. To facilitate and participate with my daily scampers through spirit listening, imaged inspiration, question my events, encounters, and experiences instantly energizes my inner rising revelations. If you take revelations out of your life and you put revelations in your life, take thoughts out of it, you're never stuck in the mind yesterday. Enterprising revelation electrifies my trailblazer brilliance, illuminates my trails of enlightenment, sprees my sleek, unique talents to appreciate me for my being willing and open to being responsible and accountable for my life as I thrive of enlivened, enterprising now, which is wisdom. Liberating, intuitive, visionary epiphanies, neons, extravagant dreamers' paradises. As I now realize I'm accountable and responsible for my life, that's easy. Streaming lavish, endless abundance of fun, health, wealth, lush, cascading cash flow. As I glow of gusto, gratitude, now and forevermore, I soar of simplicity. As I am streaming sovereign success, as I am bountifully blessed. What really is occurring here is working hard never lets you understand that you're facilitating an outcome and participating in it. Working hard is something they use to control us. But if you're facilitating and participating in your dreams and your desired lifestyle, what feels more free flowing to you? Life is free flowing energy. But we've been so taught that we have to think and know, and we're so stuck in the past, we never understand how easy the now is and how effortless the now flows with a glowing, genuine love, optimistic wisdom, chauffeuring me through life in an effortless way. And I want to thank you. I am Robert A. Wilson with Cowboy Wisdom Hypno Acuity, and may your life be as blessed as you are a blessing to me in the world.